Hi, friends. It's Elisa. Welcome back to the Allgoods, Vietnam through the eyes of love. Today, it's Sunday, October 31st, in 1971, Halloween night. My dad is still in Vietnam, trying to get a phone line out that just won't connect. He's exhausted, frustrated, and counting down 19 more days until his short leave begins. He signs his letter, Happy Halloween. He tells my mom he loves her with all of his heart. And you can feel how ready he is for that moment when he can finally hold her again. And my mom's letter that same night is pure Sarah. She's warm, funny, restless, but also full of life. She's counting weekends instead of days, drifting between loneliness and laughter. She spends the morning in her robe, walks next door for breakfast, checks the want ads for a crib, keeps herself company with Sunday TV, and recaps yesterday's college football. Alabama edging Mississippi State, Auburn rolling Florida, and LSU is up next. It's a tiny pulse of normal life right in the middle of all of this waiting. It's the last night of October, and both of them are doing the same thing in their own ways, keeping their minds busy. Their hearts are still full, and they're counting the days until November brings them back together, even if it's just for 2 short weeks. Here is the letter that my dad wrote to my mom on October 31st, 1971, exactly as he wrote it. My dearest love, baby, another month has gone completely. I can't wait to get you in my arms. I love you so much. Happy Halloween. Ha! Hope the spooks don't get you. Baby, I have tried to call you all night. I couldn't get a line out of here. With working every other day and all, I have had a hell of a time calling my lover. I am trying. I got 3 of the most beautiful letters in the world. I am married to the most precious wife in the whole wide world. You are my sweetheart. I love you with all of my heart. You are so precious to me. I can't wait to hold, kiss, and make sweet love with you. You are my sweet precious. So, Bob Borders is in San Antonio, trying to get grounded. I guess he feels that is the only way to get out of an overseas tour. He is funny. Let me know if you think he is really physically sick or just faking. I guess I can't really blame him. Zima is in the hellhole of the world. 13 months in Korea would be shitty. Really worse than this place. I am writing Bruce Smith tonight to get the addresses. Baby, I love you so much. You know that, but I love to talk to you. When we are once again together, it will be so great to talk and sleep and love on you. I groove to you all the time, but when we are together, it is much better. We love so strongly that we need to be together. Soon we will. I haven't heard from Bill Cobbs again. I hope I didn't scare him off. He is probably busy. I told him I would call from San Antonio. Baby, I love you with all of my heart. I am your widow chickie always. I love you so much. Sleep warm. Love, Dick. Boy, while my dad battles bad phone lines and long nights, my mom spends the same Sunday keeping herself close to him the only way she can, by writing everything down. The waiting, the errands, the football from yesterday, and of course, the love. Here's my mom's letter to my dad, exactly as she wrote it, 31 October, Sunday. My widow chickie, how does this love letter find my hubby? Happy and not too overworked, I hope. Tomorrow, we're really on our way. It seems so much closer when we're out of October and into November. Only 17 more days the way I count. Ha! I actually count by the weekends. I feel the loneliness more, as I've told you 1,000 times. It makes the weekdays much easier. So by my count, only 2 more weekends. Ha, I know I keep repeating myself, but somehow I don't think you mind. I'm just so looking forward to our being together. I am so excited. I love you. Oh, happy Halloween! I couldn't find a really cute card, but the thought was there in the one I sent. Okay, love? I dreamed you called sometime during the night, and I woke up around 8 with the receiver in my hand. I hope you didn't try and get a busy signal, because I would slash for sure. We're going back on regular time. I don't remember the word for it. Anyway, I turned the clock back an hour last night. Does that mean we're 12 hours or 13 hours difference now? You know, your wife isn't too sharp when it comes to numbers. I'm sharp and the husband picking. I married the sharpest man alive. We don't count my first selection. Everyone is entitled to a mistake. I love you, little chickie. Did Pi have a good leave? Oh, what did he have to say about your latest whittle statue? Are you still working 24 on and 24 off? I would figure you probably are, with Ken gone. I just don't want my hubby too tired when our leave finally gets here. I love and miss you, darling. If we haven't talked by the time you get this letter, why don't we save that $25 more to spend when you're home? After all, we'll only have a little more than a week left before the grand day. I'd love to talk and hear my sweetheart's voice, but we can be saving a little. I've been in a lazy, be alone mood today. Jan wanted me to come down for breakfast, but since I've been pregnant, I don't like to go out unless I have my makeup on and at least somewhat dressed. I wasn't in the mood to do all that, so I told her I thought I'd stay home in case you tried to call. That really wasn't a lie, because I just don't want to miss your call. Well, by noon, no call. Then Connie called and wanted to know if I'd eaten. She knows I like to sleep in. I said no. She asked me over. I said yes. I was hungry, but didn't want to get dressed or eat alone. So I just put my robe on and slipped out the back door. She was in a good, normal-seeming mood. It was also nice having someone else's breakfast other than mine and Jan's. We had sausage and fried eggs. As you know, I can't fry an egg, so it hit the spot. Connie had grits, but of course, I had to pass. Boy, I'm rambling on tonight. I guess I just need to talk to my baby a little more than usual. Ha! You don't mind, do you? After returning from Connie's, I checked the want ads for cribs. So far, no luck. If I find some, they're either mahogany or too expensive for a used one. I'll keep looking. I know I'll find one. We have plenty of time yet. Pat Benoit called. She's on leave next week. Wanted us to go window shopping and out to lunch next Wednesday. Of course I said yes. Nothing like doing something different during the day. We thought we'd ask Colonel Stewart if she'd like to join us, since she's alone also. I really like Pat. She's one person I didn't like at first, but value her friendship now. This afternoon, I was so horny, I not only put 25 cents, but about an hour later, I added another 25 cents. Huh. Just wait. You're going to get some workout. I'm hornier some days, and more than others. I'm not sure I understand why. Maybe because we always made love more on the weekends. Mainly, we'd have more time together on the weekends, and therefore more loving time. Anyway, it seems I continue to follow through with my horns as if you were here. Another thing, Dicky Dildo just doesn't satisfy me. You know that already, right, baby? All right, for the sports. Bama won over Mississippi State 11-10. Auburn 40 to Florida 7. I think we play LSU next Saturday, and it's going to be on TV. Ole Miss defeated LSU yesterday. We won over Ole Miss, so we should take LSU. Enough sports. That's really the limit of my knowledge. Jan came up for a while this afternoon. She had talked with Buck. I can't remember if I told you or not, but he passed his thoracic boards. But the same day, his son Rob ran away from home. I tell you, he has had enough troubles in the last year to last the next 10 years. Jan is trying to get orders to Travis Air Base. I hope everything works out for them. Needless to say, I didn't want to mix and mingle tonight, either. Sometimes being alone makes me feel closer to you. That way I can meditate, think, groove on my love, and not have anyone around invading my thoughts. Joy and Jan were making tacos, but I decided to have fish and broccoli. Less carbos. So I ate alone and watched Sunday night TV. I pretended you were here watching with me. I talked to you all night. Did you hear me? Most of our conversation was just how much we love. I love you so much, darling. My only thought is our being together. I feel like we've been cheated by the Air Force our entire marriage. There you are, a million miles away, just picking your ass, while your wife and soon-to-be child wait and count the days when we can finally be together. I need you. I can't believe you're doing more good there than if you were here with me. I'm sorry I got off on this bullshit. I don't mean to ventilate and depress you. I just have to have a sounding shoulder. Okay, love? If I didn't love you so much, I don't suppose I'd be such a bitch. God only knows just how much I love you. Well, Chickie, I've certainly bent your ear tonight, so I'll close and go to sleepy. Baby, I love you so very much. I am yours forever. Always remember what you mean to me, and hurry home. I love you with all my heart and soul. Until we're in each other's arms, hugs and kisses, forever and always. Sarah. Boy, well, that's how October 1971 ends. It's so awesome. It ends with missed calls, 1-point wins, and 2 people who can almost see the finish line. At least the finish line for the next 2 weeks of leave. And I love that she anchors the night by recapping Saturday's scores. Alabama by a point. Auburn cruising because it's ordinary and specific, so human. And the sound of life still waiting while she waits. The sound of life still happening while she waits. Oh, thank you, friends, for listening. Thank you for walking this story with me. It is an honor and a privilege to have these letters and to have them to share with you. So if you have been listening to the Allgoods Vietnam Through the Eyes of Love, thank you again. And please help by sharing my parents' story with a friend, or remember to follow or subscribe wherever you listen. And if you would like to support this project and help me keep sharing my parents' story, you can do that at buymeacoffee.com/The Allgoods Love. Thanks again. We'll see you on November 1st. Happy Halloween!